everybody. My name is Elayne. I'm one of the physical therapists at Rebalance Physical Therapy in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we also have an office in Narberth, Pennsylvania. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about a question that I get all the time, which is, what's the best pillow to have when you're sleeping? Unfortunately, there is no one-size-fits-all best pillow for one person. It really has to do with your body and your posture and what's going on in your body. I'm going to talk a little bit about sleeping positions, and then we'll talk about the pillow as we go through those different sleeping positions. So number one, the probably best sleeping position for your spine is laying on your side. And when you're laying on your side, what you want to be doing is you want to try to maintain the most neutral spine that you have. So you're not really curled into a ball and you're not way straight legged out. You're a little bit at about a 45-degree angle so that your pelvis can sit in that nice neutral position. The other thing we tend to do is we roll this arm in so that we're hanging over the edge or whatever, or curled in. That really tightens that front of your chest and can hurt into your rotator cuff too. So you want to try as best you can to get into a little bit more of a neutral position with the arm. Get used to sleeping with it touching your thigh and on top of your leg. This hand, you could put it under the pillow. However, if it's going to make your head bump up as you're pushing in, then you want to leave it out or leave it in front of your body. And you can get that shoulder underneath you a little bit. Now, in this position, what the best pillow would be is something that's going to support you, but not be, so if I take the pillow away, my head's going to come down, and this is going to be gapped, and this is going to be tightened up. So obviously you want to get to more of a little bit neutral spine. Now, if I have too big of a pillow, then I'm going the opposite way. Now I'm gapping this side, or I'm gapping this side, and I'm compressing on this side. So I'm gonna flip over on my back. This pillow is pretty good for me in this position. So if you can see, if I rest my head down, my head's in a kind of neutral position. I'm not holding my head up at all, and I'm not putting any strain on my neck. Okay, so that is inside lying. Also, a pillow between the knees can be really good to maintain that neutral spine. On your back, so if you're a back sleeper, oftentimes if you have a big pillow, it's going to put you in that forward head position. So it's going to compress down here, tighten up all the structures on the front of your neck, which can cause more forward head posture when you're sitting or standing. So oftentimes you may need no pillow. So you may need to just be kind of neutral in here, depending, again, on what your posture looks like. If you do have a little bit of a curvature, if you lay down and your chin tilts straight to the ceiling, then you need a little bit of a pillow to get you splinted. But you want it to be a pretty low pillow so that you're not up here and pushing forward. Things you should not do, positions you should not sleep in. Typically your stomach, if you're a stomach sleeper, the best way to sleep on your stomach would be in a neutral position with your head straight down. Because if you're going one way or the other, which we tend to kind of bias one direction when we sleep, you're going to put a lot of strain again on one side of the neck versus the other. It's going to be an imbalance of the muscles. And people tend to also do this with their leg, one way or the other, which would cause a pelvic rotation, which can cause a lot of different pain and issues with your low back and your pelvic area and your SI joints to get compression there, or hips and compressing your hips if you're having hip pain. So we recommend try not to sleep on your stomach, but if you are, grab my pillow. You can put a pillow under the hips so that you are maintaining a neutral pelvis, a little more of a neutral pelvis. It's a little more under the belly, and then your head would have to go straight. So some people like that position, some people don't. So basically, the pillow depends on the position that you're in and the position that you like to sleep in, and your specific posture. If you have any questions about it, you can always ask a physical therapist. If you're in the Philadelphia area or in the Philadelphia suburbs, call us up, come out, we'll talk to you about your posture and about what the best sleeping position is for you. And if you have any ailments like low back pain or hip pain or neck pain, what the best position for you would be. I understand that if you're like me, you may toss and turn and flip into different positions, but learning how to kind of control which position you're in and where your pillow should be, it can become very innate. So meaning, maybe you start on your side and you end up going to your back, but as your body realizes that it's on its back, your pillow may, move out of the way, and then you can sleep on your back and go back and forth. So, if you have any questions, give us a call, or you can visit us at www.rebalance.com and rebalancept.com. Have a great day. Bye.